Straightening that front leg, hips press back, and you can move your chair as needed so that you can relax the upper body. So find a position that's comfortable for you. If you're very tall, this may not be a comfortable position for you, but you want the upper body to be able to relax. So we can focus on stretching through the back of that right leg. Feel free to bend the front knee a little bit. You can rest the head on the arms and let the breath be slow and full. The exhales grow longer than the inhale as we sustain the stretch. Each exhale, feel the body soften and relax a little bit more. Inhale, bringing the hands to the chair. Slowly lift the upper body. And with your next inhale, lift that back heel. Weight shifts to the front leg. We roll over the back toes onto the top of the foot. So the toes are pointing back. With an inhale, lift that back leg, keeping it straight. And exhale, lower. Inhale the leg up. Exhale down, continue. You can lean forward a little, but try not to lean forward too much. And next time the leg lifts, hold, breathe. If you'd like, you can lean forward and lift it a little higher. You can extend the opposite arm. Reach back with the leg, forward with the arm. Right hand can have fingertips to chair, hand near the chair. If you're feeling very stable with that left foot really grounding into earth, you can reach forward with both arms and breathe. Looking somewhat forward and down. Good, hands to the chair. Bring that foot forward. And give things a little release. Notice how the two sides feel. And we'll even them up. Inhale, lift that left heel. As best you can, the sole of the foot perpendicular to the floor. Bending all the toes right where they meet the foot. With an exhale, slide that foot back so the leg is straight. Good, fingertips to chair. Lift up tall. Left arm, inhale, reach towards sky. Right hand near the chair, potentially up. Press down with the right foot and the ball of the left foot. Lengthen up from the waist. Good, shoulders relax. Breathe. And exhale, hands to the chair. Lean into that front leg. Lift the back foot, reach it further back. Drop the heel to the ground. Fingertips to the chair, lengthen up through the spine. Inhale, right knee bends. And exhale, it straightens. Inhale, it bends. Knee right over ankle, so we're not going too far in front of the ankle with the knee. Next time you bend, pause, press down strongly with both feet. Inhale the right arm up, lift up tall, and see what you want to do with the left hand, playing with the balance as appropriate for what's going on in your body today. Good, press down, lift up, feel that extension. Deep breath in, exhale, hands to the chair, sending the hips straight back, hinging forward. Resting the upper body and breathing down into the lower half of the body. Notice if you really fill the lungs, you can actually feel the movement of the breath in the lower half of the body. The exhales grow long. Focus on letting go of unnecessary holding in the body or in the mind. Inhale, hands to the chair, slowly lifting up. And lifting that back heel. Weight comes onto the front leg. We roll over tiptoes onto top of left foot. Back leg straight, lengthening up. With an inhale, lift that back leg. And exhale, lower. And continue up and down with your breath. So we're lifting from the hips, strengthening those muscles that support the sacrum and the whole back of the leg. Next time you lift, hold it up. And you can lift a little further if you'd like, hinging forward. If you have a wall behind you, you can always press the foot into the wall. That's an option. Right arm can reach forward. See what you want to do with that left hand. Either keep it on or near the chair, or if you're feeling steady, reach it forward, grab on if you need to. Head's looking forward and down. Hands to the chair. Inhale out. Good, give things a little release. And then taking feet a little bit wider. Little softness to the knees. We're going to circle the hips, hands on the hips, or hold on to the chair if you need to. And start small. If you're seated, you can circle the upper body. Just making this feel good for you. Bigger circles if you'd like. And circle the other way. And the circle's becoming smaller. See if you can move just the lower half of the body. So it's like a circle of the tailbone. And allowing movement to subside. Bring hands to the chair and we'll walk the hips and the feet back until you get a nice stretch of the back. If the shoulders are not comfortable with coming parallel to the floor, then you stay up as much as you need to. Otherwise, you can bring the ears between the arms, have a little bend of the knees, and reach the tailbone back, stretching through the back, breathing. If you'd like, you can walk the hands to the chair seat. Keep reaching the tailbone back. And then we happen to have another rung down here. If you want to walk the hands down further, you're welcome to just make sure that's appropriate for you. Otherwise, stay where you are. And if you did walk the hands down, walking them back up. And take a half step towards the chair. With an exhale, sit the hips back, bending the knees. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bend. Good. And continue. Straighten. And just make sure the knees are okay with this. Maybe do a smaller bend or don't bend at all if it hurts the knees. Next time you sit the hips back, pause, reaching back with the hips. The weight is more into the heels than the balls of the feet. Big breath in, and then if you are comfortable releasing hands from the chair, bring them to the thighs, and we'll roll up. Otherwise, hold on to the chair if you need to. Pulling navel back, rolling up. Inhale, upward salute, the arms out and up. Good, palms together. Exhale, flowing Om to standing. 5th, 4th, 3rd fingers open. Inverting triangle. Thumb and 4 fingers together. Good. And interlacing hands behind the back. Press down with the hands and open the chest. Use a strap if this is not comfortable, or you can just reach whatever you can reach behind you, the wrists or the arms, so that we get a nice opening of the chest and stretch of the shoulders. Good. Big breaths here. And with an exhale, slowly release. Good. Shoulder roll if you need it. And just take a moment to notice how things are feeling. Feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forward, press down through feet, lift up through spine, shoulders relax back. Feel the breath moving through the center of your standing posture. And we'll prepare to come back to seated. You may already have come back to seated. Hopefully, if you got tired and needed to sit, you can sit at any time during that standing part. So to sit, we stand in front of the chair with the toes pointing forward. If you need to lower at any time, just bring the hands to the chair and try to move slowly. Otherwise, we exhale, the hips sit back, we come part way down, reaching the chest forward, lengthening through the front of the body. Inhale, reach one arm back. Exhale, that hand comes to the thigh, other arm. Head's looking slightly down so we don't strain the neck. If you'd like, reach both arms back like we're going to dive off the high dive. Breathe. And then find the chair with the hands. And very slowly, little by little, lowering into the chair, and you can fold forward for a stretch of the back. And feel free to massage whatever you're reaching. You can press the fingers in between the toes. Make a little space there. And massaging your way up, pull the navel back. Slowly rolling up. And lengthening through the spine. And sitting back in the chair. And then we'll move to some work with the hands. Thumb and forefingers touch. Base of hands together. So some of us are going to do flowing lotus mudra. And then some, if this is a struggle, can just separate the hands and circle the hands separately. Continuing with a complete breath. And now circle the other way, slow, steady. And then bringing the backs of hands together, pointing the fingers down toward your lap. Let the shoulders relax down, gentle pressing, breathing. And inhale, release, and stretch out the hands and fingers. Exhale, make a gentle fist. Inhale, stretch them out. Exhale, gentle fist. And again. Next time you stretch them out, pause. Take the thumb over to the pinky and release. You can bring it either to the base or the tip. First finger to the thumb. And then one at a time, each finger comes in towards the thumb. Good. And then returning. Good. And then give the fingers whatever stretch or whatever movements feel good for you. Give them a little shake. Let the hands relax, notice how they're feeling, noticing sensations. And the aim is always to notice these sensations without judgment. Just noticing what's there at this moment, knowing it can change at any time. And let's bring the hands together, gently pressing the hands into each other. Again, noticing sensations of temperature and texture and pressure. Interlacing fingers, take the palms apart. So palms face the lap, hands around navel height, shoulders relax back. We'll take a breath in and try to pull the hands apart, resisting. And exhale, relax. And again, breath in, pull, squeeze the shoulder blades back. And exhale, relax. One more. And now as you exhale and relax, reach the palms forward, stretching between the shoulders. You can drop the chin and just create what feels like a good stretch for you in the upper back. If the shoulders are okay with it, we're going to inhale the arms up. If the shoulders are not happy, bringing the hands overhead, palms towards sky, then just leave them forward. Otherwise, we're lifting through both sides of the ribcage. Exhale over to one side. Stretching through the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, the other side. Inhale, center. And again, if the hands were in front, you can just lift one shoulder and then lift the other. Good. And back to center. Hands behind the head. If this isn't good on the shoulders, you can have the hands to the shoulders. Head's looking forward, elbows wide. Take a breath in and push the head straight back into the hands, engaging the neck muscles. Exhale, let those muscles relax. And again, breath in, push the head back. Shouldn't be any pain, so if you're feeling pain, then that means you've gone too far. Don't lift the chin, chin's facing forward. Inhale, push straight back. Now as you exhale and relax, let the chin drop towards the chest, resting the hands just lightly on the back of the head. You can drop the elbows down and breathe into the stretch in the back of the neck. With an inhale, lift the head, drop it back into the hands. So a little lift of the chin now. Elbows wide. Big breaths. And with your exhale, slowly let the hands release. And they can just relax in the lap. So we've stretched almost every part of the body. We're going to do a stretch for the face now. This is called lion's breath, and it's a very nice release of tension in the jaw and the facial muscles. As we exhale, we stick the tongue way out, open the mouth wide, and open the eyes really wide. Follow a breath out. You can roar if you'd like. It's also a nice release of any other tension inside the body. Big breath in. And again. Really stick the tongue out. The tongue's connected to the whole inside of the body, so we stretch everything when we stretch the tongue. One more. Good. Give the face a little wiggle. And letting the facial muscles relax. Keeping the head still, let's circle the eyes. Big circles, up and around and down. Smooth, gliding motion of the eyes. And then circle the other way. The eyes back to center, and taking the thumb to the tip of the nose. And we're slowly going to bring the thumb out and focus on your thumb as the arm extends as far as it can. Exhale, bring it in. Don't let your eyes come away from the thumb. So we're working with focus here. Focused on the thumb. Next time you extend the thumb out, look up as far away from you into the distance as you can, and then focus on the thumb. Look off into the distance. Focus on the thumb. One more. Look away. Look at the thumb and then slowly draw the thumb in. Let the hand release, closing the eyelids. Let the eyes relax back into their sockets. As we prepare for relaxation, make sure you're comfortable in your chair, the spine nice and tall. You can give the toes one last little wiggle and stretch, and then let the toes and the feet relax. And let the legs be heavy in the chair. Letting the hips relax down into the chair. And you can use the chair back for support of the low back. If your chair is hitting in the right spot. Shoulders draw back and down. Relaxed shoulders and arms. Hands and fingers relaxed. Let the breath return to natural breath. The belly relaxed, gently rising and falling with your inhale and exhale. Let the heart be soft, relaxed. The throat relaxed, and the neck muscles relaxed. Jaw relaxing. Tongue soft and relaxed in the bottom of the mouth. All the facial muscles soften. The forehead smooth and relaxed. With eyelids closed, gentle gaze between the eyebrows, holding a steady gaze. As we rest here in relaxation, nothing to do, nothing to think about, just remaining awake but completely relaxed, residing as the silent witness in this moment, observing without judgment, without attachment, allowing thoughts, feelings, and sensations to pass through the mind's awareness without holding on to them, without judging them. Allowing everything to be as it is, without resistance. Resting here in this moment. Back to the breath. Beginning to expand the breath, gently returning to a full breath. to wake the body, small movements of the fingers, toes, face. Very slowly, little by little, opening the eyelids, the eyes remaining soft and relaxed. And we'll conclude with some breathing and meditation. So taking the right thumb to the right nostril. We'll do alternate nostril breathing. First breathing through the left nostril. Breath slow, soft as you can, so you barely feel breath coming out of that nostril. Slow, soft, full breath. After your next exhale, release the thumb. Breathe through both nostrils. Notice how they feel. One feels a little more open than the other. We're balancing the two sides with this alternate nostril breathing. Two sides of the nostrils, the two sides of the brain, two sides of the body. Take the left thumb now to the left nostril. Soft, slow, full breath through the right. Your next exhale, release the thumb, breathe through both nostrils, notice how it feels. We'll begin a visualization to prepare us for meditation. You can close the eyes and visualize a bright white light at base of the spine. As you inhale, visualize drawing that white light up the spine to crown of head. As you exhale, see the white light release and expand out in all directions. As you inhale and visualize this white light drawing up the spine, silently to yourself, saying Om. And as you exhale, silent mantra of Ah. Continue with a few rounds of this energy visualization. After your next exhale, let the breath return to natural breath. And just sitting in stillness, observing. Preparing to conclude, sharing in 3 rounds of Om if you'd like, following a breath out, big breath in. Om. salute the light within each of you. Namaste. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.